Aaron Habib, they're on the chase. Put your hands together for them as they come back around the wall. And is Corbin Wilson going to get a mark on the door? Aaron Habib. Oh, welcome ladies and gentlemen into MSC episode number 5 for 2024. We're just moving our field into position for the introductions and then we'll be straight into the top 16 battles. Now we only have 15 cars who will face the launch master Willie instructions. So unfortunately Giovanni Kimitonga has advised out, unable to repair the damages from this morning's incident. I have asked him to potentially come and join us on the live stream for a little bit, just to let all the fans out there in live stream land know how he's feeling, and obviously that he is A-OK, but whether he'll come and join me, I don't know the answer to that. So if we have anything further to share, we will let you know. But we are just moving the field into position at the moment. So look, while there's a car sitting right in front of me, I'm not going to talk too much over the top of this. You can just you can have a look at the qualifying order and battle tree. So let's have a look at the battle tree. So here is your battle tree as they will face the starters' orders. So we'll work in reverse order. So Blair Gilman is against Jaden Pistachio, Shane King against Trent Abina, Michael Tang against Ryan Murdoch, and Jason Wu against Giovanni. However, he has pulled out, so Jason Wu gets a bye straight into the top 8. Then on the other side of the draw we have Tyler West and Leo Lee, Isaac Aldridge and Hayden Canters, Aaron Habib and David Chen, and the number 1 qualifier, Corbin Wilson, is against Yun Lu in the first round. So that is your battle tree. I will introduce the drivers to you shortly officially, but until then we'll just let them grid up, and I'm just going to grab some water before we get started for our full top 16.
Testing 1 2, test 1 2 3 4, test 1 2, testing judges microphone.
So Giovanni, you're a popular man, so if you want to come and join me on commentary, you can actually come up now, because we've got a lot of questions coming in about what's going on, so you may as well come and tell us what happened there and talk to us about your ride just before we get started, because there will be a bit of a process while we line these cars up and then we get everyone back to the pit. So if you could come and join me, that'd be great. This is about where we usually get the request for Puni on commentary as well. So remember, if you're on the live stream, let us know who your favourite driver is, who you're supporting. Smash the heart, smash the thumbs up, do what you can do to share the love for your favourite driver. Who knows, you might play a part in them getting their next big opportunity. So I'm just going to wait for our final car to be put in position. Willie's lost the umbrella. He's far more aerodynamic now. We're in race mode. That's race mode Willie as opposed to Launch Master Willie. Corbin Wilson shrunk. He's got way smaller. And he can dance better too. I like that. Let's just show her. Do that. Do that again. Do it again. Do it again. Do it again. Get that on camera, Nate. There we go. And zooming in. And a zoom in. And a close-up for you. And now give Papa Ray a wave. Give Papa Ray a... There we go. Shrinking violets in that house, eh? Who knows how you keep those kids under control? Alright, are we good? Are we good? Are we good? Alright, so ladies and gentlemen, MSC episode number 5 for the year about to kick off, and we introduce to you first of all your number one qualifier. He is called the Drift Fox. This is Corbin Wilson. Ably accompanied by a much better looking associate. Next to him and his opponent in the first round, we usually call her the Drift Unicorn. This is Yun Lu. Driving the Chaser this weekend. Apparently it's his wife's car and he's borrowed it, so he's not allowed to dent it, but no promises for Aaron Habib, the Sultan. Opposing him, a Drift Academy international driver behind the wheel of an S14. This is David Chen. You can give us a little wave, David. Wave and smile, David. Wave and smile, David. No? Nothing? Nothing at all. Stone Cold Killer. All right, next to him, for Landmark Homes, IA Drift, Isaac Aldridge. His opponent in the first round will be, for 2K Drift, this is Hayden Canters. Another one with the simple wave. Not much. There's not a lot of enthusiasm over there. Come on, guys. Come on. I want to see someone do a backflip. Maybe not you, Tyler, because you're holding a baby. All right. So maybe we won't do the backflip off the roof. But representing Fleet Tyres, he is a former champion. This is Tyler West. And the baby's way better looking than you, but you've got the same haircut. Next to him and his opponent in the first round for Drift Academy International, this is Leo Lee. The Eurofighter. Rumour has it that this man almost smiled last year when he won an event. Please make welcome for Drift Academy International, Jason Wu. Next to him in a brand new build, which he is definitely not afraid to put a mark on. Please make welcome for Resin Dong, Michael Tang. This man might be the most popular man on the live stream at the moment. For RJM Plumbing, this is the cover barge, Ryan Murdoch for Psycho Motorsport. Oh, there we go. Okay, so we're doing dance moves now. Watch. All right. Next to him, fortunately, he didn't need to have a baby this time for luck, but who cares? He's going to drive well anyway. Please make welcome for 2K Drift, Shane King. Next to him, for Fair Lady Garage, please make welcome Trent Abina. And then last but not least, are you guys going to fight each other or what? Like, there's a little inter-team rivalry going on here. One's yellow, one's blue. Just have a fight. Settle in the parking lot, boys. Here we go. Introducing first in the yellow car, this is Blair Gilman. And sticking it right on his door, putting a big blue mark on it, will be Jaden Pistachio. All right, now drivers, please do not get in your cars just yet. The team would like to take some still photographs, and then we'll release you for battle. So that is your top 16 as they stand, ladies and gentlemen. Please let us know out there in live stream land who your favourite driver is as we get ready to go battling. We're just going to do some quick static photos, and then we'll be underway with the top 16. And just because we can, let's have a look at the live stream feed. Sean Smith, I see the parsnip. I don't know, what are you looking at? I see the, Jake Fastnage, of course, the parsnip. Let's go Isaac Aldridge, go Shane, go Isaac Aldridge. Check out the mullet behind the Psycho V8. Yeah, Hayden, Jaden, shout out to Psycho Motorsport and Lance Murdoch. Everyone's over Punny. Okay, that's hurtful. Where's Giovanni? Has he made it over here yet? We want to know what's happening. Go Yun Lu. All right, so waiting to get underway. We'll just do some stills, and then we'll kick into action here with the top 16. If anyone does want to do that backflip off the car too, that would be quite good. I'd quite like to see someone try. Anyone? Anyone? Do you know what would be really awesome, I reckon? The little girl dancing on the roof of Corbin's car. Can we get a shot of that? Can you get up on the roof and dance on it? Is that all right? That seems like a great photo. One of our clever photographers will get that. She seems small. I don't think she'll dent it. She's not allowed on the roof. Health and safety issue. I got a better idea. Here's a different idea. Instead of actually letting Corbin and Yun battle on the track, we'll just have a dance battle between Yun and the little girl. What do you reckon? Yeah? She's going to do it? There we go. She's famous now. Dance moves. Just start dancing. You're fine. There we go. You're on camera. The family. Now, where's Sean? Now we need Dad up there. And Mum. Can that happen? No, Sean. You're not doing it, Sean? No? No Gisborne energy drinks today? Not yet? Maybe later. What about Mum? Can we get Mum out there? Is Mum there? Can we get Mum out there? You guys are champions. You guys do whatever you want. You can come out there. You can go take a photo with Corbin. Now you have to dance too, Mum. Now you have to dance too. No? The terrible thing about this is that you might win today, Corbin, and all anyone's going to remember is that there was a girl dancing on your car. Oh, I shouldn't laugh. I shouldn't laugh. I give people horrible ideas. Okay, what do we got here? Hey, are you going? Oh, see you, boys. Bye. See you later. Where did Giovanni go? Is he coming to talk to me or not? Is he going home? Where did he go? All right, are we? Oh, Sky says no skids. By the way, no skids after this. Only when you're drifting, no skids. Corbin can dance, apparently. Somebody called Zayden reckons Corbin can dance. Oh, he's mysteriously just jumped in his car. Okay. All right. Are we good? Yes? Are we good? Have we done always Sky? I'm just waiting for the boss now. He pays the bills. He tells us what can happen. You road cones done? Are we good? So we should be straight into Corbin versus Yun as battle number 1 after this. So no skids please, and we're straight into battle number 1. So we will run through that battle tree again for you. So it is Corbin Wilson versus Yun Lu. Then we'll see Aaron Habib versus David Chen, Isaac Aldridge versus Hayden Canters, Tyler West and Leo Lee, Jason Wu and Giovanni has advised out, Michael Tang versus Ryan Murdoch, Shane King versus Trent Abina, and Blair Gilman and Jaden Pasticcio. So that is how they line up for your 16. Remembering everyone is on 235 wide radial tyres. And everyone here, of course, is trying to earn an FD2 license for Japan. Hello, Uncle. Hello, Papa Ray. Papa Ray's tuned in. Jason Wu's on his phone. There's the carver barge. Hello, boys. Give us a wave as you come past. Shane King, he's happy. He looks pumped in the car. Trent Abena, hopefully he's had the hot sauce over lunchtime. He's going to drive angry this afternoon. And then, of course, the battle of the landmark homes boys, Blair Gilman and Jaden Pasticcio. Get him in the door. Get him in the door. Straight into the door. All right. Let me know who you think is going to win. JP Drift, Jaden Pasticcio from Nadine Collins. Well, Jaden, of course, and Blair will be the last two we'll see in the 16. So we do have judges. We do have judges comms, but they only want to talk to me in the event of a decision that is somewhat contentious or that we need to clarify. So we'll leave that until, of course, round number 3 and 4. We have Robbie Nishida here. Always good to get Robbie's insights on what he is seeing in front of him. Don't forget, of course, if you want to be one of the people who are out here at MSC maybe next year, then give the gift of drift for Christmas. Head on to the Drift Academy website and you can grab vouchers for a half or a full day of drifting instruction. You sort of start off doing donuts and figure eights in the car park before progressing to a full drift type lap. So that is something that Sky and the team can facilitate, and every year we have 3 or 4 drivers who come into competition who are graduates of the Drift Academy International. I'm not sure, I think we might even have that up on screen at the moment. There it is, the gift voucher. It looks so pretty, and that makes Sky happy for Christmas, because then Sky can afford another drift car or another race car or something or other, because he can teach you guys to drift and then he can chase his own motorsport dreams. Although he is retired from drifting, we did actually try and lure Sky back out of retirement for some drift laps, but he prefers grip these days. Although I did hear him mention before a very, very high-end European car that nobody has seen as a drift car yet that possibly could tempt him. So who knows? Maybe we'll see Sky back out on track one day. Just waiting for our field. Sort your live stream out. Can't watch it on anything except for my phone. That seems like a you problem, not a me problem. Up the 2K drift, watching from... Oh, that's from the team at Wing It Racing. Cameron Forster. JP Drift. I do always love how when the live stream doesn't work, it's somehow our problem. Like if you're sitting in front of your computer and your computer doesn't work, then that seems like a you problem, not a me problem. But anyway, I digress. That's a big word for the afternoon. Let's see how messy this starts getting. All right, Corbin looks ready. So Corbin, of course, as the high qualifier, will have the lead. Corbin will have the lead, and Yun Lu will have the chase. Now, hopefully, the girls are tuned in and they're supporting Yun. So, I'm going to give you a chance now, ladies. Smash the thumbs up right now if you're on the live stream and you're supporting Yun. So there it is. Smash the thumbs up right now if you're on the live stream and you're supporting Yun. I just want to see how many come through. There they are. There they are. I do love the fact that everyone is very supportive of these new up-and-coming drivers. Mrs. Thorley tuned in. I believe I saw a photo of Drift Mama on a trailer ready to make an appearance at the Summer Bash potentially, so that'll be good to see Kim back behind the wheel. Okay, so we've got online technical support. Apparently if, when you Chromecast, you can't watch the FB Live on a TV. I think it depends how you try and do it. I have tried doing this before. I don't think an Apple phone likes talking to an Android TV and vice versa. So I have had that happen before too, trying to watch a live stream of a Superstock event. So you do have to, I think, have a laptop plugged into a TV in order to make it sort of work properly. That's my 2 cents. I'm missing the technical way. Are we ready, Willie? Have we got something special for the first one? Launchmaster Willie sends them on the way, and we're underway for the top 16. The MSC episode number 5, and away goes the Drift Fox. Yun Lu's got to close up that proximity, but young Corbin just doing what he does. Now here comes Yun Lu. She's aggressive, but she's just driving the chase position. She's got to initiate a drift here. She's going to try and now get up onto the door. She sort of gives it a little bit of pop back. This is what happens when you battle with the current number one in MSC land, Corbin Wilson, out front, just doing Corbin Wilson things. Hey Giovanni, I'm still waiting for you, buddy. Your fans are still wanting to know what's going on with you. You gotta walk around here, man. Come on. You gotta walk around here. Come and have a chat. Come and have a chat, buddy. Come and have a chat. I can see you hiding. I can see you hiding. You can bring your entourage with you if you want. I can't come over there, bro. The microphone's corded. It's on a cord. I can't walk over there. Don't listen to those guys. They'll throw you under the bus. Don't trust them. Alright, here we go. Let's see what Corbin does here. Does he give you a little bit of room? We're just going to sit back here. He knows he doesn't have to do anything silly, Corbin Wilson. We'll just let Yun run a nice, simple lap. Just gives you the room there. Just doesn't want to get caught up in anything. So we have seen in past that one of the challenges of MSC is there are quite big speed differentials between the cars. So there are quite big speed differentials. So quite often you will see in sort of the early rounds at least that the higher qualifying car will quite often give the lead car a bit of a rake. Just give them a bit of room. As we see our drone flying over the track as well. Nice drone footage here. We're running 3 cameras and a drone today. And just waiting for the official call. Tux is actually writing his judging in Japanese, which makes it very hard for me to read. So Corbin Wilson goes through. But well done, Yun Lu. So not only does Tux not want to talk to me today, he's also writing his judging notes on his board in Japanese, which I can't read at all. So I've got no idea what he's doing. It's quite fun though. Anyway, Giovanni's made his way over here. Hey, you got to just walk up the stairs over here, buddy. Walk up the stairs, come say hello, all your fans. All your fans are online tuned in. So we should have Aaron Habib next and David Chen. Aaron Habib and David Chen. So Corbin Wilson through to the top 8. So he looks a little bit nervous, but I finally managed to encourage him up here. Giovanni, GK Drift. What in the hell happened to you? You can hold that microphone, by the way. That one's your one. There we go. Those fellas are laughing at you, aren't they? Those ones over there, they're definitely laughing. They're trying to zoom in on their phones, bro. Like their Nokia 5110s are right out on max zoom. Flip phones. You just got to hold that one up. I'll swap with you, because I'm pretty used to doing this. So if I do that, then no point talking. Oh, big mistake there from David Chen. So is this the first time you've been up here to watch and do this?
Yeah, first time up here.
Yeah. So okay. So put me in your seat. You just watched that as a chase driver. What's going through your mind there?
That looked like a bit of a second guess to me.
You reckon?
Yeah, went to go commit and
had another go. Didn't quite get it there and didn't quite work. Now, what the hell happened to you this morning?
Well, to me, the power steering pump went, but being that this is my first competition, just say run out of skill, eh?
Oh, okay. All right. So you just fucked up, basically.
Pretty much, yeah.
I can say that. I can say that.
Well, I'd say that's what it looked like from the live stream too.
Yeah. Now, as an interesting question, because you have joined us here, have you spoken to your mum yet?
Not yet.
Not yet?
No. I've called my dad, but I haven't called my mum yet.
Dad,
I'm
but not
avoiding
mum.
that one.
You don't want to talk to mum just
No,
yet?
not yet.
Okay, so I'm not sure if mum's on the live stream. Hello, Natasha Daly. Natasha Daly is another one who I want for Battle Queens as well, because RHP's definitely got cars. So we'll let this one run through, and I'll get you to answer this question for me, Giovanni. David Chen, I don't think can carry this corner properly. It's like he gets back out of it and stops and he has a second go at it. Now, somebody called Just Chillin' wants to know what happened to you. Now, this is somebody I think in Australia who has been on the live stream. Just Chillin'. Any update on Geo? So he just wants to know what you did, basically.
We're on the trailer done for the day. Hopefully get it fixed for next round. We kind of figured out that we won't be able to fix it for this round, so we're just kind of pushing for the next round now.
So, was it bent suspension?
So the front of the chassis moved slightly.
So you didn't do it by halves then, you did it hard.
Oh yeah, it did it a real good one. It was kind of playing with my mind because I hit the wall.
Sorry, just waiting for the official call there because they're all writing numbers down. So, it is Aaron Habib, number 10, who goes through. Aaron Habib, number 10, who goes through. It's me, Duinda Uso. Do you know what that means? What does that say in English?
Duinda.
Duinda?
Yeah.
Duinda? Is it, what language is that, bro?
Nah, English.
English? Are you sure?
Yeah,
Are you sure?
New gen
Eugene. Oh, because I'm old, right?
Yeah.
So, now, we talked about this earlier, right? Because I still reckon that I have the photo of me and you when you were like a 5-year-old at Mount Smart at the drifting, right? And I don't know if that makes you old or you young. Because you've been around drift for a long time, right? Come up initially through Nico Redrift team, yeah?
Yeah,
you saw Nico here before.
Yeah, a lot of the boys were asking me like how long I've been around drifting, and I just told them I pretty much grew up all my younger life in Nico Reed's pit.
Yeah, all right. Let's go Hayden from Lisa King. So Hayden, of course, Hayden Cantor's part of 2K Drift. Have you battled with Isaac or Hayden?
I had a good run with Hayden yesterday in practice.
Yeah?
He's a really good
driver?
Yeah.
He's got some skills?
Yeah.
Did you put that dent on his door?
No, it wasn't.
Your mates want to know where the after party is, bro.
Just tell me.
All right, so Isaac Aldridge is one of those guys, right? He's a bit of a battle specialist. He just comes to life, and I think he'll be right on Hayden in this one. If I'm watching that battle there critically, I'm looking at Hayden Cantors in the chase position. I think he lost proximity and then he shortcutted through here and then up through the top corner there. So the judges will mark that down. And of course, we've got another question here for you in a minute. I'll ask you after we get back into this battle, just because otherwise your answer will get cut off. Hello, William Takanui, tuned in. Still waiting for you to come and do your blessing, Uncle. Ask Gio what made you change from an S chassis to a Z.
It was a choice.
It was a choice. Hayden Cantors will have the lead now. Isaac Aldridge looking to stay close to Hayden Cantors. He's putting the pressure on him. Hayden Cantors is doing a good job. Here comes Isaac Aldridge. He's nice and close there. Isaac Aldridge. the pressure on here, and what a job. Put your hands together as they come down the straight with both drivers. Oh, you can tell, one of the great things about my job, right, is I get to watch this and you get to see the people on the pit wall just pop and react, and it's cool, right? You know when the drivers are on. Your mum says that she bets you can't yell as loud as she can. I don't think even with a microphone we can yell as loud as your mum.
I don't think so.
I've met your mum before. She's loud, bro. Like, loud. All right, waiting for the call here, and I'll just... so the reason there is a bit of a delay is because the way that the judges are doing this is they're writing the number of the winner, and that means I have to then cross-reference to the sheet. And it is Isaac Aldridge who goes through. Isaac Aldridge goes through. Because I'm not smart enough to remember all the drivers just by number order. But that's a good solid competition debut though for Hayden Kansas, right? That's a good way to get competition. Now you were busy explaining your move from an S chassis to a Z.
Oh,
and
yeah,
that wasn't by choice.
Nah,
So did you crash another car?
No.
Oh, okay, just checking.
Yeah, for those of you who don't know, drifting is a bit of an expensive sport, so
Yeah,
I
it is.
decided to...
But lucky you got rich mates. You're not supposed to laugh like that, bro. Lisa King says, nice Hayden, Ashton Primrose, let's go Isaac Aldridge. We asked that one before. Ivas, yeah, in the yellow BMW. So it is great to have so many people. This is novel, right? This is how we roll at MSC. It's like me and the live stream world commentating this thing. It's kind of fun.
And then everyone on the wall gets no say.
No one on the wall gets any say. We have the microphones and they don't. So if you want to throw shade at anyone over there right now and call anyone up for maybe not doing up a bolt or something else that you want to blame someone for, like usually we blame pudding.
Oh,
it
usually.
Seems to be the way. Tyler West and Leo Lee should be next. Tyler West, Leo Lee. It's not so bad though, right? You just stand up here and talk. All you got to do is just keep doing this for the next 6 hours. And not say anything offensive to anyone. So Leo Lee and... Did they come out a different way to everyone else? I'm sure they just went a different way to everyone else.
Well, it might get like that when you're too eager to drive.
Some heating and tyres. Can I say hello to the peppers in the pits? Of course I can, Amanda. I can say hello to anyone for you. That's the power of the live stream and the commentary for the people. This is how we roll. Basically, if it's not offensive and it doesn't annoy me and I don't want to say it, then I'll pretty much say it over a live stream. Input there from Leo Lee as he came out of zone number 5. Tyler West obviously enjoyed his lunch and he's doing Tyler West things. Tyler West, of course, has been a champion for us before. Shout out to Ivor and Neki in the pits. Ivor and Neki in the pits. Natasha Daly, go get it, Tyler. Do love the fact the RHP team is tuned in. I'm sort of going to assume that Kurt Blackie's in the corner doing push-ups and skipping leg day like usual. RHP usually tune in and join in on the fun here at MSC. Now, I'm not sure if Willie's ready yet. My next question to you was going to be, what made you decide to do competition? But we'll answer that after this. T-Dub won't hold. Oh, Tyler West right on the door, initiated right beside him. Now, did he give him a rub there? Did he give him a rub? It might come up on the shot. I think Leo got it right there that Tyler West was so close to him. This is pissed off Tyler. I love watching this Tyler drive. This is Tyler West at his best, putting the pressure on him. I love watching Tyler drive like this. He said he was going to get angry at lunchtime. He told me he was going to get angry. I made fun of his hair, told him it looked like his baby's. No offense to his baby. It's okay. You can make fun of people. You got a microphone, Giovanni. It's fine. You got a microphone. You can say whatever you want. You want to make fun of those guys over there? No?
No, I think when you have a crash like me in qualifying, you don't get to judge anyone.
You're going to hear about that on the way home, aren't you?
Oh, I'm already
later.
hearing about it.
Yeah? What, are they giving you a new name? Huh?
Not yet, but I'm
Not
sure
yet.
it's in the making.
Oh. Should we come up with a new nickname then? Because Giovanni's quite a mouthful to say, so it'd be quite good to come up with a shorter nickname that I can say more efficiently. Just Geo? Just Geo. Sort of like Neo, like the Matrix. Like, just stop. Just stop. Just like pause. Just stop. Like, oh, just stop. Okay, so you're not Geo like Neo because you just stop. There we go. Tyler's. Oh no, I'm not doing that one. We're not doing the Diddy jokes. We're not doing the Diddy jokes. We're not getting the live stream shut down. Although T Diddy does kind of work. That was Gio. He said that. That wasn't me. No baby oil in their pits. Stop laughing, Joe. Stop saying those things. Get us in trouble. Oh, now the judges are deliberating here because Leo Lee, I think, put some pressure on here. This is not a real straightforward decision. The longer this goes, the closer I always think it's going to be to a one more time. But no, we do have a call. It is Tyler West. Tyler West goes through to the 8. Tyler West goes through the 8. I think Leo was pretty close there. That's the best I've seen him drive. I think the only difference really was Tyler was really aggressive on that initiation that put Leo off. It almost made him initiate a little bit late. So I think Leo can hold his head high for that one. I think he'll be better for that.
No, that was a good battle.
Hey, what does that say? I can't read that.
Don't read it.
Don't read that?
Yeah.
Don't read that one?
It's a trap.
That's not in English?
Yeah.
No, that one's not in English.
I think I get it. Yeah.
We're not reading that one. Those of you who are in the comments box, you can censor yourselves.
Oh, this should have been me here, guys.
This should have been you. So this is just Jason doing a buy run. So the rules are that you do have to, in the top 16, you do have to drive off the line in order to go through to the next round. So it doesn't have to do anything else.
I'll be honest, this would have been a cool battle. He's been on song all weekend.
And the thing with Jason, right, is that you know he's so comfortable here. You don't have to hold back, right? You just drive 110%. And if you're going to beat him, you're going to beat him because you drove really well, because this is home track, knows it so well. That car's beautifully put together. What I was starting to ask you before was what actually made you want to step up into competition drifting instead of just a coronation run for Jason Wu. Doesn't have to do anything else, just set the driver for him. Yeah, so what made you decide to go from, I guess, just having fun with the boys to competition drifting?
Oh, well, I've always wanted to come to competition. This one specifically because I've driven here heaps.
Okay.
But never really had the funds or sponsors to get here. And thankfully enough, we've had a few sponsors that pushed us to get here and helped us get here.
Now that's a good segue, right?
Yeah.
So the people who do you need to thank for being here?
That car sounds so awesome. It almost reminds me of Michael Kosnick's car.
Yeah, so the question there was, what sponsors do you want to thank for getting you here for the weekend? Obviously, you've got a few repairs to go, but some people helping you get here.
Just main. I can't list them all because I don't want to miss one, but I just want to mainly thank the boys Pro Detailing, Pro Detailing and Mud Babies Corp. They're the main ones that helped us get here and pushed me to get here.
Nice. All right, that's all good. Now, so the way that this works now is next time when you end up on the podium, you write the sponsors on your arm. That's the trick. Have you never seen anyone? Have you ever wondered why everyone wipes their face when on the podium? That's why they do it. Michael Tang and Ryan Murdoch. That car's a rocket off the line. It was so gripped up and it took off so. Ryan Murdoch with a massive understeer. Now Ryan needs to complete this round. Ryan's got to complete this round.
He looks like he's a bit gripped up at the moment.
Yeah, that car did not initiate into turn one at all. It just sledged straight ahead. So just either didn't have enough front tyre temp or something, or it just didn't kick and initiate. It's really bizarre, but Michael Tang will be very frustrated because he would have. Now I'm going to assume that no one's got comms. I don't think this weekend. I don't think anyone will be running comms, but normally in a pro comp, obviously somebody will be in your ear going, right, your opponent's spun, don't do anything stupid. Because that was just like, you can see the big skid mark on the track there where he overcooked it and looped it. So that will hand a big advantage, you would think, to Ryan Murdoch in the Psycho Motorsport machine. Rody Knowles, good afternoon, sir. I don't know how you feel about being called out for Battle Queens before Rody, but that was Justin Patterson. Apparently your new name is now Commentator Geo. You're now Commentator Geo. Is that good? Commentator Geo? No?
I think it suits the name.
So
At least there's no walls to hit up here.
Nah. Well, you can hit a wall, but it's like a physical wall, so once you've done this lots and lots of days, what will happen is you just get to a point where you can no longer speak or function. No fun. I just about put money on the thing. Michael Tang's going to hit him. Michael Tang's going to hit him. Oh, Michael Tang's gone straight off the inside. Wow. So Ryan Murdoch is going to go to the 8. Ryan Murdoch is going to go to the 8. So he just needs to back out of it here because he might not know Michael Tang is still there. So Ryan Murdoch in the cover barges to the 8.
Nice.
Michael Tang off track twice there, so 2 incompletes for him. So the judges are reviewing it, and my apologies if I do put you incorrect, but I don't know how it could be any other way. Hang on, let's just go to the judges. So what are you guys saying here? Who's got? I'm going to Sky's out, Joe.
From what we've been discussing, it looks like Ryan has been straight in complete zone 1, separate to Michael Tang spinning. So we're just contemplating some zeros.
Okay, so
yes, it's actually quite a messy run. In the first battle run, obviously Michael Tang has spun, so that's resulting in 0. But way before that, there was a completely straight on a sweeper by Ryan, and actually that happened in both runs. Michael also spun in the second run, but there's 2 independent incidents, and so yeah. But it looks like there's pretty much all 0 in that run, so we might equal out. Yeah.
Okay, so is that the official decision? So that will be universal. So that will make it a one more time. Is that right? One more time? Yes. Yeah. So it is. Okay. So it is a one more time. It is a one more time with mistakes cancelling each other out. So one more time there. So Michael Tang and Ryan Murdoch will go again. So Ryan Murdoch and Michael Tang will go again. The judges effectively deciding that there were sufficient mistakes on both sides to warrant scores. Shout out to Launchmaster Willie. Shout out to Launchmaster Willie. Have you ever seen that before?
2 zeros?
Yeah. Have you seen that in competition before? It's very, very rare.
Yeah.
It's something that you look. To be fair, you only really see it in what you call development competitions. So it's mistake versus mistake, and they overrule each other. So we used to see it a lot in what they call the Pro Sport Development Series, where you'd have somebody lead and go 10-0 and then go a 0-10 kind of thing. But it's very unusual to get a 0-0-0-0 one, because to be fair, that's just shit. There's no other way to describe it. But I look, and I apologise if I offend you for that, but look, there was some mistakes on both sides there. And as a driver, you will know that in the car, right? You know that it was untidy.
I'm sure they'll be swearing at something right now.
Yeah, and you take a look at it and you'll go back and go, okay, it's not quite right. Okay, so Ryan Murdoch is taking a 5-minute call, and Michael Tang is doing his best to ruin his tyres before the battle even starts. Because I don't think Michael Tang doesn't know, I don't think there's a 5-minute call. So Michael Tang probably doesn't know there's been a 5-minute call, because he's now going to have to scrub again, because all the heat out of those tyres is going to be gone. Yeah, so he doesn't know. He doesn't realise there's no one else on the track.
He's too keen. He's ready to go.
So this is good. But this is going to be terrible, right? Because you're just sitting there cooking.
Oh, yeah.
And that car's just getting hot. So Michael Tang would be entitled, I would imagine, to back out of this, because a 5-minute call has been begun, and he'll be entitled to scrub again. Because let's have a look at the tree and see how things are stacking up so far. So we have had Corbin Wilson's gone through, and he's against Aaron Habib in the top 8. Isaac Aldridge is against Tyler West in the top 8, and we have seen those guys battle before, so that will be a good battle. Jason Wu is awaiting the winner of the Michael Tang and Ryan Murdoch battle. And then we've got Shane King, Trent Abena, and Blair Gilman and Jaden Pasticcio still to run in the Landmark Homes battle. You're very, very active over there in the pits, Amanda Pepper. You're very busy, sending lots of shout-outs and chats and stuff. I'm quite happy for you, Gio, because your mum's not on here threatening you anymore. You're definitely getting a slap, aren't you?
I still got to go home.
You still got to go home? Maybe you and the boys should go and book a hotel or something. Maybe that might be safer for you, because I want to see you next time. I think what's that noise? Is that your mum yelling at you from home?
Oh, nah,
possible.
See, as a child, I got selective hearing.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
I got that too. You get that when you get married too. That happens. So we're just waiting for the 5-minute call. So what are they doing to Ryan's car? They're under the bonnet doing something. Bye, boys. You guys all leaving before he gets in trouble as well? You only here, your fair weather friends. Only here when he was still drifting. Now he's crashed, you're done. You're out. I'm not repeating what that man just said.
Nearly as tidy as your Eva.
Yeah. So somebody asked before too, how did you get into drifting? And my guess would be you didn't really have any choice, because you were around it from when you were really young, right? Following Nico Reed and even I think G Much would have been driving back then.
So I've always been around them. What mainly put it on for me, I think I was like 15, 16, and I went into the Matsuri. I went to a Matsuri with Nico.
Why are your cars heading back towards each other? I got no idea what just happened. This is why in future briefings will be conducted in English and Chinese. So apparently they were changing spark plugs. Is what is coming into the pits. So changing spark plugs. Michael Tang has the lead. So this is a complete one more time after a 0-0-0-0. Definitely a lot healthier. I think that was. Now, did Michael Tang slow up in front of him then?
I think that new middle section upset his car a bit.
let's have a look at that replay of that again. I'm
It
curious
almost looked
about
like he jumped through that middle section.
Yeah. Yeah, so thank you to Kelsey for reporting from the pits there, saying that they were changing spark plugs. I've got no idea because we can't see anything, right? So, no idea. Now, I'm really curious to see how the judges call this. I'm not going to say anything just for now. I think, yeah, it looked like maybe I thought maybe Michael checked up a little bit there, which caused Ryan to get out of a drift. But look, I'm not one of the judges, so whatever I think or say doesn't really matter too much. Just taking a look at the replay here. See, this is what I was looking at here. You reckon the car jumped over here, but then I think up over here, there's quite a big sort of slowdown. See, and that sort of causes Ryan to straighten up a little bit. Yeah. That's what I was looking at there. Nice drive there from both drivers. Alright, so the way that this works is we'll have a look at Facebook land. So smash the heart for Ryan, smash the thumb up for Michael. Heart for Ryan, thumbs up for Michael. Ever seen a Facebookometer? This is how this works. So smash the thumbs up for Ryan and the heart for Michael. That's the easiest way to do it. See what you guys think while the judges are deliberating, because I have a funny feeling they'll be looking at the replays on this one. Now, there are, of course, no rules within MSC in terms of limitation of how many one more times you can have. So if the judges are unable to separate the drivers, they can make them go again. Giovanni, your thoughts there? Would you call that either particular way? It doesn't really matter because it's just our opinion,
I'd say
right?
Team Psycho.
Hey?
I'd say Team Psycho.
You Team Psycho? You reckon Team Psycho?
On the lead, the R34 just had a bit of a mistake coming through this middle section.
Yeah.
So
Rody Knowles said, it looks like Ryan's got no power. I think from memory, Ryan's got about 240, maybe 250 horsepower max. He might have maybe cracked 300s, whereas most of the other guys would be running 350, 400 kilowatt, I would have thought.
But he's been moving fast all weekend.
Yeah, I think the challenge with that car, I reckon, is that it doesn't look like it leans into angle on that big sweeping corner. So it is okay. So what do we got there? Is it? We do have a unanimous decision, but it is split. So it is Ryan Murdoch who goes through. Ryan Murdoch goes through, but it's a 2-1. So we had a 2-1 there. Sorry, I used the wrong word there. So I wasn't looking for unanimous. I was looking for majority decision. It being 2-1. That was you didn't even notice, did you? No, you didn't notice. The main thing is that Ryan won. All right, Psycho all the way. There we go. Lisa King, let's go, Shane. You comfortable down there, Will? Yeah. You boys are comfortable. You guys are good. You got some sunscreen on. Tanning, just tanning.
Gotta love the RB sounds.
Now let's see if Trent Abina's been listening to John OG. Shane looks ready. Have you battled either of these two?
No, I didn't get the chance to, no.
Trent Abina's pretty wild, eh? Like he can just get in there and he just doesn't lift. When he's on, he's on. That's Bina, pissed as Trent Abina. He's all over him in the lesser powered car. Oh, Bina! He's overcooked it and dropped the wheel. Here he comes back at him. He's going to rock it back. He just doesn't lift. He just doesn't lift, right? He's like a the term we sort of cloned last year was mosquito, like just being a pet, just buzzing in your ear, right? Trent Abena was on him there. There was definitely some anger in that driving. Rhodey Knowles, RB all day. Hello to Rhodey and Bex and Bradley. Be tuned in watching, getting ready for their season. David Murdoch, it's got to be the good luck mullet in your pit crew. Taking a look at the replay there. I do respect how Trent just hung with him there and just put the pressure on. Telltale sign. Oh, and I did. So there's a couple of big old. You hear the term dirt turbo? Do you know that one, dirt turbo? We use that one when people put a wheel off and it fires the big roost up. Telltale. There's really a bit of giveaway dirt there, isn't there, on Trent Abena's car? So I don't think that one will be overly hard to... Yep. I appreciate the fact that Joe's worked out I'm fucking stupid, so she's now writing names on stuff. So Shane King goes through. Shane King goes through. Shane, if you keep winning, I'm going to let your mum come and commentate another battle. Hello, Kylie Smith. Kathleen Elizabeth, you can't leave a body looking clean, can you, Trent? That seems hurtful. Is there something about 350Zs that makes them want to head towards that wall? Is that too soon?
Yeah,
too soon?
nah.
Too soon, bro? Too soon? Too soon?
A little bit too soon.
A little bit too soon. All right. William Takanui, hope you're enjoying a little sim jam this afternoon, although unfortunately for you, your son is now better on the sim than you are. Very unfortunate, but at least you're paying the bills. Mr. Reed, how are you? They wanted you. Some people wanted you to come up here on commentary too. Nah, just leave this fella up here. Nico and Ricardo just cruising around like drift royalty. Just mentoring, eh? That's called mentoring. Yeah, coming and offering advice.
Unfortunately, he came a bit late to mentor me. I'd already hit the wall.
Didn't mentor you early enough?
I already hit the wall.
So that was Nico's fault. You hit the wall.
Nah.
Oh, always.
I definitely won't say that on live stream.
Okay.
No.
All right. So I think we're just waiting for should be Blair and Jaden next. The nosy part of me just wondered what the ambulance was for, because I just saw an ambulance come into the venue next door. Oh, there's some bro love going on now in the chat. Do you get into sim drifting at all? Jam on sim drifting?
Nah, not really.
I can't do it. I'm useless at it.
I've played it once and it's nothing like the real thing. Or if anything, it's harder, I'd say, personally.
Yeah, you enjoy just the real thing. It is. A lot of people sort of say the reason that sim drifting is quite popular is because it's a lot cheaper, obviously, but then it's not really, right? Because a big sim rig is what, 30 to 50 grand now for those real fancy ones.
Yeah.
Maybe not so cheap. All right, so here we go for the battle of the landmark boys, Blair Gilman and Jada Pistachio.
actually blessed my door with a tyre mark yesterday.
Yeah, I think Blair's interesting to watch too. Blair's coming off a podium at the last round when we were here, so he's certainly got some form. See how the speed came up. Blair was just so fast to his initiation, and then Jaden was able to go with him because he knew that he was going to deliver a nice wide open lead run. Hello Christine Townsend, James Carroll asking when we're going to see William out there. I think me and Will, we're sort of same vintage, we're pretty old these days. I think our desire to try and hang with you young fellas is probably a bit limited these days, because to be honest it hurts just getting off the couch sometimes. That's how old we are.
Well then luckily you're sitting in a drift car then, eh?
Yeah. So we are at the final battle of the top 16. So we go 8, 4 and 2. Oh, he's nudged him. He did give him a nudge. Nice close battle there. Put your hands together for the landmark boys, Jaden and Blair. You can always tell when guys have driven together a lot because there's just that level of comfort that enables them to go up a notch. So it enables you to put on that show right. You can't have a great chase without a great lead. Both boys, I don't know who that was. The boys sound like they're pumped in the car there. Taking a look at some replays here of the final battle of the top 16. Judges are deliberating, and it does look like we have a decision, and it is Blair Gilman going through. Blair Gilman goes through, but don't think Jaden's got anything to be ashamed of. There was a pretty solid battle.
That was cool to watch.
So with the top 8 locked in, I'll now show you the battle trees. So we have got Corbin Wilson against Aaron Habib, the Sultan. Isaac Aldridge versus Tyler West, Jason Wu versus Ryan Murdoch, and Shane King and Blair Gilman. They are your top 8 at the moment. I think we are just doing a quick remark at the request of the drivers, just because some of the zones have become a little bit hard to see, particularly that second zone there. You can see where Tux is just out on the track at the moment, just remarking that zone. If you have just joined us this afternoon, MSC Challenge episode number 5, 16 drivers on 235 wide radial tyres. The judges this morning were allocated 35 points each between Joe and Tux across 5 zones, scoring a maximum of 7. And Judge Skyzal has a maximum of 30 points to allocate for effectively what is commitment and consistency. So that is how we are marking things here at MSC. And joining me on the microphone, Gio. GK Drift, unfortunately, maybe catch up the people who've just joined us. Why are you up here instead of down there?
Just in my first qualifying run, got through like 90%, I'd say 99% of the lap. just as I crossed the line.
I'll interrupt you there. You actually got through 100% of the lap. You were outside the judge zone, which makes it that little much better, right?
Oh, well, when it didn't count, I ran out of skill and hit the wall. And now
that's always the best day when like it doesn't matter any longer and just, oops, I hit the wall. But I think most people have been there and done that before. I've seen, I actually saw Sky Zhao do some angry stuff once in a 350Z. Sky, of course, OG drifter. You were you were at that round when you were like 5 when Sky had the 2 degrees 350Z.
And the wheel come off the car.
Yeah, the wheel
yes,
come off.
I remember that.
Yes. So that's how long we've been around for. So that just makes Gio young, not me old or Sky old. Although we are kind of aged these days. And we won't start on I get in trouble every time I say this. If I mention promo girl years, then we know where this is going to go. we won't say that one. We won't say that one.
I think the voucher worked. I got the sale just now.
Okay, so Sky's just saying to me, they've got a few more sessions coming up before the end of the year at the Drift Academy. So we'll throw the Give the Gift of Drift back up, the Drift Academy international vouchers. So if you're not like if you're like Giovanni and you've been around drifting forever and you want to give it a go, then you can pay for half a day or a full day. Come down, learn to do some figure eights, learn to do some donuts, because we don't do that stuff on the streets.
No,
right?
yeah, it's a lot more enjoyable on the track than it is on the street.
Way better than doing it on the streets. So you buy a voucher, you come down, Sky's out on the team, kit you out head to toe in safety gear, and they teach you the basics of circle work and then figure eights. I can't say cone work because every time I say cone work, everyone on the live stream laughs. We get lots of hearts for that one for some reason. I don't know why. Do you know why?
Oh,
Don't know why either? Must be just people with a funny sense of humour, I think.
Sense of humour,
yeah.
That's probably what it is.
That's the one. That's the one. So give the gift of drift for Christmas if you got somebody who you don't quite know what to buy for. We are just having a brief intermission here while they remark the lines at the driver's request as we go into the 8. So what we might do is maybe take a look at some quick messages from our sponsors just while commentator Gio and I take a quick break and get some water. I think we're back live, MSC episode number 5. Corbin Wilson, the Drift Fox, all of 16 years old, up against the Sultan, Aaron Habib. Aaron, of course, you'd normally find behind the wheel of his BMW, but he's borrowed his wife's car with him. I do love how every time Corbin comes out on track, the chat box starts to populate with comments from his mates.
Yeah, that's how it goes with young people.
So you're just saying you stream a bit. I don't. So yeah, this is something you're quite comfortable with.
Yeah, like talking. Yeah.
So what would you be doing? Sim drifting or like gaming? What sort of stuff? All sorts of stuff.
Not sim drifting. Yeah, just heaps of games. Really, it's good. Good publicity.
Aaron Habib right alongside Corbin Wilson, not giving him any space, pushes the young fella out wide. Corbin Wilson cranks on the lock and starts to come through the touch and go for the inside. Now we'll try and move out wide there. Try and get up to turn number 3 here as Aaron Habib comes back at him. They'll go up the hump here and the car's staying really nicely sitting there. Corbin Wilson's flowing out front. Aaron Habib, they're on the chase. Put your hands together for them as they come back around the wall. And is Corbin Wilson going to get a mark on the door? Aaron Habib's pumped with that drive. And Launchmaster Willie's excited as well. Either that or he just fell over the fence. I don't know. I'm not sure. It could have been one or the other.
Stuff like that would happen to you when you're excited.
You know when you see the arm come out the window, right? The chase driver is excited. The key to doing this now, right, for Aaron is that now he's got to bring the heart rate back down. He's got to get back in the zone, and now he's got to deliver because you get amped up, right? And we've seen this happen lap after lap. And he can't hear me at the moment because he's sitting in the car with Corbin's car idling away next to him, helmet on. But the key is to bring the heart rate back down now and just get back into your rhythm, get back into your flow, try and deliver that qualifying line lead run and make the chase driver mimic what you just did. That's the skill in trying to progress through a drift competition. Now, Corbin Wilson, As a 16-year-old kid, there ain't too much going through his mind. He's just out, he's just drifting. He doesn't care. He'll stick it right on the door. And you just can't fault that. Like, Corbin Wilson is just driving so smoothly, just giving enough room there, not getting close enough to be forced into anything. Nice run for both drivers. Nice run for both drivers. That, I think that would be, I'd be happy to say that's the best lap I've seen Aaron do here. I'm comfortable to say that. That is the best lap I've seen.
For someone who's skipped practices today, he's on.
Look at, you can see the smile on his face. Look at the smile on his face. You guys, I don't know if Nate can pick this up on the camera. Aaron's got a huge grin on his face. He's very pumped, very excited. I think he can hear me. You're going to keep your wife's car now, aren't you? You don't want to give your wife's car back. Now he's ignoring me. Corbin by comparison sort of looks like just normal. Oh, do we have a call? Do we have a call? Waiting for the judges. What are they reviewing on the replay? What do you reckon? Are you going to call this, Joe? How would you call?
Well, yeah, see, it's a close call both ways, but I did notice a dirt drop from Aaron at the start and the big sweeper.
Going through to the top four, Corbin Wilson. Corbin Wilson gets the call. Corbin Wilson to the top four. I do want to go and ask though, right? Am I right in thinking that that's probably one of the best laps we've seen Aaron do around here, Sky?
Oh, absolutely. We were at beginning thought that the horsepower are matched, but Aaron doing the first chase run was beautiful. Obviously, just looking at technical side of things, as a lead, Corbin's everywhere in the zone, and Aaron's missing the zones, cutting the lines, and now what are they doing? And when I switch over, when Aaron was leading, he wasn't filling some of the zones and had a dirt job. But now they're just having a skid fest.
Thank you, Sky. Now, we don't normally encourage the drivers to do like donuts simultaneously in the middle of a end of a run, but hey, whatever. Aaron's obviously pumped. So, look, as he comes back around, Matt Crew, give him a round of applause because that was a hell of a lap. He should be proud of that, and it was pretty close. He probably, if he had a run into anyone other than Corbin, he probably would have been going through. So a hell of a lap there from Aaron, and he deserves to be excited and pumped for that one. And I can see already people going over there shaking his hand and saying hell of a job, hell of a lap. So well done, Aaron Habib. Sultan, nothing to be ashamed of there at all. This will be good. This is a hard battle to separate.
A lot of power, a lot of skill in this battle.
Yeah. Isaac Aldridge and T. Diddy, Mr. West. My apologies if that name now sticks. I didn't really think about it when I said it, but we're going with it now. Oh, I love it. It's Pissed Off Tyler. I love watching Pissed Off Tyler drive. Oh, he's all right there in the pocket. Tyler West. And the reason he's doing this is because he knows that's exactly what Isaac's going to do to him in the chase. Isaac Aldridge is a battle specialist. He is a great chase driver. So Tyler West will know that he had to put it right on the door there. Yeah, I agree, guys. Yeah, those of you out there in live stream land just saying it was a great battle between Aaron and Corbin. And I hope you're enjoying this out there in live stream land. MSC episode 5 coming to you from the Meremere Drift Park. I think Tyler West get closer. I think Tyler West might have got closer, eh?
Yeah, I'd say he was a bit closer too.
Yeah, if you're trying to separate there, maybe just a horsepower advantage there. The 2J out the front against the LS BMW. I don't bother telling you who I am because most of you kind of work it out by now, but of course on the commentary with me is GK Drift, Giovanni, helping me out here due to an unfortunate incident this morning and not wanting to go home and face his mum.
Yeah, that's definitely why I'm still
That's why you're here, eh? You're here till like late tonight. We're avoiding mum. Judges are watching again to see if there's anything that jumps out at them. They're doing a side-by-side comparison. Will's trying to keep the drivers cool in the cars because it's pretty hot out there now. I've always been intrigued by the fact that you're not supposed to have stuff in race cars, right? But somehow each time we go to a drift event, every driver pulls out a flat peak cap, a phone, some sunglasses, a bottle of water. What on earth is that? So it is completely separate. So we have an OMT, a call for Isaac, and a 2. So that's a one more time. So completely separate calls, one more time. Is that how you saw it? I mean, it was pretty hard to separate.
Yeah, it was pretty close. I understand now why commentators always say I'd hate to be a judge.
Oh, it's terrible. It's the worst possible job you can have because everybody hates you, right? There's there's one driver in team that thinks you're right, and everyone else thinks you're a complete see you in the Northern Territory. That's just how it goes, right? It is the hardest job to do, and I wouldn't want to do it no matter how much you got paid, right? Because it's just not worth it. And the weird part is that you can go and have a drink afterwards, and maybe 2 weeks later, and somebody's going to come up to you and go, "Oh, hey, bro, about that battle that I did with such and such, like lap 2 of whatever," and you watch 90 battles. What about this? And they expect you to remember, and you're like, "I don't know." I just genuinely don't know. You didn't win, like whatever. So the way I always put it to people, right, is take whatever footage you can get, go back, watch the live stream, etc. Work out what you did wrong yourself. That's usually the easiest way to do it, is rather than expecting someone else to tell you, go and look at it from your own critical point of view. And the way to get good as a driver, and we've had Gaz White, we've had Mad Mike, we had Taylor James with us last time, Jace Brown's been up here, and they all say the same thing. The best way to actually learn is to self-critique and actually look at it from an objective point of view and go, what did I do wrong, right? Because nobody ever thinks they drove perfectly, and you kind of know. So rather than looking at what your opponent did wrong, look at what you did wrong and look for the learnings out of that. So that's
that's easy to do these days.
Piece of advice for the afternoon, whether it helps you or not as emerging drivers or people out there in live stream land or whatever else. Entirely up to you whether you choose to listen to me. That's just my thoughts. All right, my Fijian friends, where you at out there in live stream land? Ryan Murdoch, the Psycho V8, the Carver Barge, RJM Plumbing, and a bold signage on the side. And he is up against the Euro. Is it still called a Euro fighter, or is it a Euro Chinese fighter? I don't know. What do we call that when Jason's driving it? What do we call that? It's like a Euro fighter from Timu. I don't know.
Oh, definitely not from Timu.
Holy shit, how fast was that? Did Jason Wu just rocket off the line, or? Oh, Wu puts a wheel.
Dirt drop.
Wu's put a wheel off. Ryan Murdoch's got to stay in it. And I think he'll have a slight advantage here. Jason Wu makes a mistake there. Now, we've seen this before. We've seen this before where Jason's kind of like, he gets almost like he's angry with himself in the car. And yeah, I talked a little bit in the pits before, a bit to a couple of drivers about like just trying too hard and overdriving and getting out of your own head. And that's one of the things, again, you learn as you develop as a driver. But look, a lot of people tuned in on the live stream supporting Ryan. As always, there's a lot of support for Jason from his own team and community, etc. So if Ryan can make the top 4, though, there'll be some wild cover bowls going down somewhere. There's going to be a party, something they're going to riot in Mount Roskill.
Well, I think we'll go over there.
Now, what can he do here? See, that's the angle I like from Ryan. When the car sneaks out to end like that, I like to carry that angle all the time. It does look like they've found a little bit more lock out of it maybe. Has he managed to keep it nice and tidy there? Has he done enough there? Right, let me know. Let me know in the chat box. Smash a heart for Ryan. Smash a heart for Ryan right now. If you think he got that, give me a thumbs up for Jason if you think he got that. So smash a heart for Ryan now if you think he got that and did enough. And give me a thumbs up for Jason if you think he got that. I have a thought on this one, and you guys won't like it, but I'm just gonna put the microphone. I'm just gonna see whether Giovanni agrees with me. I just told Giovanni what I thought, and he can tell you in a minute whether I was right. But no, we have a unanimous call. It is Jason Wu, number 3. Jason Wu goes through. Jason Wu gets the call. Now I'm gonna go to the judges there just to get some clarity on that, because there are obviously I'll just wait for Ryan to exit the track. But I'll ask the question there, because there will be a lot of people out there in live stream lands. Ryan's a popular young driver. It was a unanimous call, so you're all on the same page, but what are the major deductions there that we saw that made the difference?
So obviously the line is the most important part, and as a lead car, it's very important that to fill all the zones. So Jason definitely did every zone, and the angle-wise is also judged as well. So going through those zones, and Ryan just a little bit lacking on the angle, as well as leading, as missed zone 1 through the sweeper, and a little bit zone 2. You talk about the zone 4 leaving into the transition, because we are telling about the touch and go. If that's number 3, the number 4 is pretty much completely missed out. So in terms of the lead run is offline by a lot, and in terms of the chase is it's okay. It's pretty safe, to be honest.
Anything else anyone wants to add? Joe, Tux? No? Tux? Japanese symbols now coming back at me from Tux. So here we go with the Isaac Aldridge and Tyler West battle again. A little bit more of the same being served up by both drivers. Flag overshoot. Oh, Tyler. Tyler and Isaac, are they okay? Yes. So that happened way back here at zone number 4. You saw Isaac just accelerate, and he was way too wide, and it put him on completely the wrong line as he headed towards the outside. He shot out, ducked that wheel, and it flicked the front of the car around. He's probably quite lucky there that it didn't dig in and actually go over. So that was probably a scary moment there for Isaac. They'll definitely need to check that car just to make sure that nothing happened as it dug in there, because it did bite quite hard. May have may have ripped the tyre off the back, has it? I think the team are just having a look over there. So they do still have a 5-minute call if they want to. We're just waiting to see if they enact it. So Isaac has called a 5 minutes there. So you'll see here on the replay, you see where it just shot offline, grabbed that outside dirt there, and then as soon as it grabs that outside dirt, it just pulls the nose of the car around and fires it offline. I said in the chat group during the week, I was like, somebody's going to be out there near the fence digging a hungy pit, right? I didn't think it was going to be Isaac. I thought it was going to be someone else. But, yeah, you just see how just that minute difference in line just throws you so far off as we get into these top battles. And these guys are just pushing so hard. So taking a look at the replay again, see, just it's that wide line there, and then it shoots straight up the track, and the line is off. And then by the time he transitions it back the other way, it digs in and just puts a big dirt turbo out there. So learning exercises for all. So I was just looking at the live stream chat. Look, I agree with you guys. Look, Ryan Murdoch did a great job. I think he should hold his head high. I think, like I was sort of saying before, just go back, you review the footage, you look at what you can do to improve. You've made the top 8. You do. Every year I talk about what I call the Jakey Award. By the way, the Jakey Award is a giant bottle of Lynx Africa. It's a bottle of Lynx Africa. I call it the Jakey because the first time we did this, Jake Fastnage came out, and he's very much learning to drive, right? He was in his 350Z. It had about 3 horsepower. It sounded like a sewing machine, and it was kind of like, it was literally the evolution of watching someone to drift. He got better and better and better and better until he got to the podium, and hence I call it the Jakey every year, and it's sort of the thing I give to what I think is probably my most improved driver across the course of a weekend. So look, I will, by the time we get to rounds 3 and 4, I'll ask you guys what you're thinking as well in terms of who deserves that big old bottle of Lynx Africa. Shout out to Jake. Is Jake still here? Are you still here, Jake? He was. Oh, there you are. Hey, mate. Talking to Launchmaster Willie, singing a Toto song. So there is a 5-minute call. Don't know if it's. Can we see it? Can anyone see over there if it did rip the tyre off or what it actually did? I'd love to know what it actually did as the car went off there, or if it's just a safety precaution.
He's back out. He's back.
Well,
Looks so good. Looks so good.
yeah, we might have had pissed off Tyler, but I think we've got pissed off Isaac now too, so this should be good.
Oh, it should be a
I reckon
mean
there's some wrap and some paint getting traded here. I reckon there's a yellow mark going on that white door.
Oh!
What happened there? Was that a misfire?
It sounded like a missed gear.
Yeah. Told you he was going to put
Here's
a yellow
the black
mark on that door.
Here we go.
Now, the key to this, I think, is right at the start, though. So, I'll have a look at the replay again. Something happened there, and it was like the car just didn't catch and didn't go. It was like, I don't know, he missed a gear, or he did
like
rub
he
him.
missed
Did
the
rub
gear.
him. Did touch the door. He did fall a long way back, though, right on that initiation. So, there's the side by side. See how much the difference is? My apologies too. I didn't when Isaac went off before. I forgot to credit Roan Ellison for the off-roning. And it is Tyler West goes through. Tyler West goes through. T-Dub. See, I told you he was annoyed. For an angry man, he's smiling a lot, isn't he?
So that would put him into top 4?
Yes, I believe that will. So I'll just check that table to confirm. But yes, it should be Corbin Wilson against Tyler West and Jason Wu against the winner of Shane King and Blair Gilman. So Corbin Wilson and Tyler West, 1 and 2 entrant numbers.
They were spinning some good laps yesterday, so this should be good to watch.
Blair Gilman, another driver who is definitely capable of being on the podium, as is Shane King. Now, remember at MSC, we sort of run similar to FD, etc., where we don't have a 3rd and 4th place battle, so it goes off qualifying seeding, so that is why qualifying is important. So if you assume that, oh no, it's quite hard to work out actually because they're on different sides of the tree. All right, let's go, Shane. What do you got? Some support coming in for Blair as well. Shane King jumps on the gas, stretches the legs, gets about to a bit of a gap there over Blair Gilman. Blair Gilman just sits on his line there, comes back at him nice and aggressively. Here he comes home. Nice battle from both drivers here.
Clean lap.
Love the fact you guys over on the wall are getting amongst it and enjoying it. Still got a lot of love coming out on the stream for Ryan Murdoch, Psycho Motorsport. Hold your head up high, young fella. Hold your head up high. We could probably start calling him the People's Champion now that Nico's gone, right? Is that still trademarked to Nico from Steve Daniel? I don't know.
Oh, I don't know.
Is he too old? He's gone now. He
still,
can't hear me. Eh? He's not
he's
here.
still got the name, but
Still
I don't
got the
know. It's
name.
been a while.
Yeah. We need a new People's Champion.
Yeah.
We got on the Fijian People's Champion.
Oh no, yeah, he can
The Super People's Champion. We'll give him that one maybe. Nice runs here from both drivers. Got to hang it together. Pretty hard to separate there. Pretty similar runs there. Maybe a little bit of proximity from Shane King.
Yeah, I'd say there's a little bit more proximity on Shane King's end.
Yeah, go Shane from Teresa in Australia. You see both drivers. This is the bit I love, and I don't know if you'll pick that up on the camera shot, but both drivers applauding each other. Just a nice mutual show of respect there. This is what we love seeing. One of the things people always say to me, like, why do you like doing the MSC thing? I always say, well, because the thing about MSC is that all the drivers are actually more excited for each other and seeing the improvement rather than who wins. It's never really about that. It's about who just starts to improve, who starts to drive better, who gets just better and better and better and better each time they come out on track. And you see that in each and every person's driving. Thank you to Giovanni, by the way, from GK Drift for joining me on commentary. We won't mention again why, unless you want to.
Not yet.
Still too soon. Oh,
Ooh.
Okay. So just waiting for Judge Joe. So we have a one more time call. They are going again. They couldn't separate them. And that's a nice way of both drivers getting a reward for good driving there. I told you it was going to be quite similar. I didn't see a lot there. So well done, Shane. Nice driving, buddy. Nice driving. One more time. Go and do it again. Bye, Trent. See you, mate. See you next time. Was a great drive, Lisa. I agree with you. Very hard to separate those two drivers there. Neither of us could really see anything at all in terms of separating them. So we do have Corbin Wilson and Tyler West locked in on one side and Jason Wu locked in on the other. So that's 3 of the top 4 qualifiers, I think. And let me just confirm. Is that potentially all of the top 4? No. Gilman, Shane King. Oh, so Shane King is... So who got knocked out? I'm just trying to work that out. Go up a little bit for me, Nate. Oh, so Jason Wu's still there. Oh, so okay, so so it's Isaac who's going to be the top qualifier. So just trying to work out the order there because of the way we do the 3rd and 4th place. So 3rd and 4th place off the qualifying order, but still definitely too early to try and call it. You guys can try and work it out off the tree there, but you won't be able to because it does depend completely on the way the results go for these next battles. Are you willing to call a winner?
No.
No,
thanks.
Not leaning either way.
That's like dabbing in the line of being a judge, so no thank you.
The guys that are in the 4, 3 of the 4, they know each other so well too.
Yeah.
In terms of Corbin, in terms of Tyler, in terms of Jason, they've all battled here before, and they all know each other really well. They know each other's cars. They probably know strengths and probably have maybe they would have identified what they might call a weakness or something somewhere.
Yeah, a few hidden gems in the pocket.
Yeah.
It's always cool to watch drivers that are comfortable with each other. They put on a good show.
Yeah, we talk about that. A lot, right? I'm fortunate enough to get to do different commentary with different places, and that's the one thing they all talk about is each driver has those 1 or 2 drivers who are just their favourites to battle because they're so comfortable because they always drive 110%, and they talk about the fact that you can't have that great chase run without a great lead run, right?
Yeah.
So the guy that I've been lucky enough to just come back from World Time Attack, and the guy everyone talked about was Yokoi. Because Yokoi is just so fast. He's like 125% all the time, and you just know that you've got to drive at 1,000,000 miles an hour just to even keep up with him. Actually, I should have asked, Sky or Tux, have you guys ever battled Yokoi? Is that somebody you guys have ever driven against? Or? So neither of those two have been against Yokoi, but it is something. So Mad Mike says that Yokoi is his favourite driver to battle against because he's the guy from when Mike first went to Japan. That was how he learned. Yeah, he would always ring Yokoi, and they would go and practice together, and that was how he assimilated into the FD Japan culture. And it's great to see that coming through with the MSC family as well, as these guys all get very familiar with each other and get better and better and better. So I love seeing these guys come through. I love seeing them get better and better, and I love seeing the show that they can put on. Shane got that gap this time. Yeah, Gilman's had to drop down to the inside. Coming back at him aggressively is Blair Gilman. So, Blair Gilman's chucked a massive dirt turbo there. Was it 1 or was it 2?
Those landmark boys like the dirt today.
Oh, everybody trying to dig that hungy pit over there by the fence, eh?
I think the boys are quite hungry.
Yeah. Maybe digging a site for a landmark home. Ooh, that might be the one, eh? We could trademark that. That was why Isaac was over there too. They were laying the foundations for a landmark home.
That's the dream. Live next to a drift track.
I'll send an invoice to Landmark later for that sponsorship plug. So just taking a look at a replay here on the live stream. Drivers are almost ready to go again. I'm ready. I wonder if Willie's got a special dance for the final. Do you reckon Willie's got a special dance for the final? Ooh. I'm thinking like maybe the robot from the Patea Maori Club on top of the supermarket. That'd be pretty dope watching Willie do the robot. I reckon Willie could do the robot.
I'd say it'd be like watching the video.
You reckon? Just exactly like the... I don't know. He's got some moves. He has got some moves.
I bet he does.
It's the entertainer, Launchmaster Willie is.
That's the
He's also waterproof. Did you know that? He never wears a jacket ever. It might be a monsoon or something, or a cyclone, and that man is still out there in shorts and a t-shirt. He he's waterproof somehow. So that's the only real difference I can see in the two runs is just the same line as Isaac. Ooh. Too far over. Same thing that Isaac Aldridge did before, shot too far out of that zone and it pushed him up wide. I think you watch this though, both drivers will be happy. Hang on, we got a... Shane's pumped as Shane's so excited. Bye boys, see you later, see you next round. That was a hell of a drive. I hope you're going to have a beer. I hope you're going to have a beer or whiskey tonight. Celebrate that one. That was a hell of a lap. Just waiting for the judges. Going through to the 4 is Shane King. Shane King goes through, number 5. So he is in the 4 against Jason Wu. Well done, my friend, well done. This is a terrible thing to say, but I wonder if he wins today if there might be a baby in 9 months, maybe. I don't know. This is how my brain works, right? It's a terrible thing to say.
I think the only good way to look at that is you're looking out for the future of drifting. Let's say that.
Exactly, because it could be the next Geo, right?
No,
or
we don't want them going into walls.
No,
no,
we're not doing that one.
No.
Or Joe's little girl, Cleo. She could be here. She could be a drifter as well.
Oh, see.
Joe was telling me this morning she's pretty lead foot. She likes to frighten mum and dad behind the wheel of her. I think it's electric at the moment, isn't it? Or is it petrol? Electric? The buggy cut petrol. It is petrol. It's a Polaris RZR, so future generation seems to be in good hands. You're right, Angel. And Angel, Shane did nail that one. I think this happened last time, didn't he? And then Shane did all right, and then Matt got the bug, and Matt wanted to come drive as well. And now Hayden's here as well. So the 2K drift team are they might be like this year's version of RHP. Just lots and lots of cars everywhere. Christine Townsend, brilliant driving. Well done, Shane. So we have 4 to go, and then we'll go to 2 because we do not have the 3rd or 4th. Now, I'm not going to go down on track and try and do the prize giving because it just always just creates a nightmare for me. It's very painful. So I could send Gio to do it because that way it would embarrass him if it didn't work.
No, I've been on the other side of that prize giving before. It's not the prettiest.
And it also wouldn't be the worst thing that's happened to you today. Too soon?
That's perfect.
That was all right, eh? That was sad. That was pretty sad. That was quite sad. My apologies. That's all right. Still not as bad as what your mum's going to do to you later.
You make it sound worse than it is.
Oh, because it's funny.
Yeah, that's drift
it's funny. Because it's funny until I get in trouble when mum comes next time. So I'm going to sit there and I'm going to watch.
She wasn't coming the next round, but I bet she is now.
Yeah, don't you say anything bad about my boy. Are you willing to call this? I'm not willing to call this battle. I was
watching them yesterday. They were battling in practice, and it was cool to watch. It's going to be a close one.
If I was better at doing the stat thing, I'd actually pull it out from the previous comps, right? Because these guys have sort of battled a few times now. Yeah. I'd love to know the stats between the two. Be quite close, I think.
Well, Angry Tyler's been on a roll today. So
Angry Tyler is good. Angry Tyler is good. Tyler. See, Angry Tyler is good. Tyler, we like this, Tyler. Push them both all the way. Nice driving from both drivers. Pretty tough to separate. Amanda Pepper, get into it. Corbin. Natasha said, awesome Shane, epic battles. We could maybe have like just a team battle day between like RHP and 2Ks and all the other teams, Team DD and stuff. Isaac and the boys, Landmark Homes. Were you guys digging a foundation over there, by the way? Is that what you guys are doing? Were you guys you and Blair did the same thing? Were you guys digging a foundation for a Landmark home over there? Is that what you're doing?
Must have been, eh?
Is that what you're doing? Okay.
Must have been.
I'm gonna send Landmark an invoice for that plug later. Go Tyler West from Uncle Tim. That's the hardest we've seen Corbin have to push against anyone. Put your hands together for both drivers. I don't know how you separate that one. Like,
It's going to be a close one.
Tyler's pumped. Corbin just looks chilled. Eh? Corbin's just like a dude. He's just like,
he's
it's all good.
chilling out.
It's all good. Whatever. I don't care. Tyler's like old and he's like, everything hurts, man. I had to get off the couch. Wish I was at home.
Is it over yet?
He's fanning himself. He's just trying to get some cold air into that car. That V8 will be fine. Worry about the turbo one over there. That V8 will be all right.
That V8 could spin another 4 laps.
Yeah. Go Corbin. That was awesome. Go Corbin up the Gizzy. Send it Tyler.
Oh, there we go. Never mind the turbo, just the driver.
Come on, Tyler West. You got this, brother. Go for it, Corbin. Papa Ray. One there. Papa Ray, I hope you're well hydrated. I hope everything stayed cold for you today. Yeah, that's about the result I expected of that one. You guys are going one more time. You are going one more time. Impossible to separate you both. Great drive from both drivers there. One of the things I'm always intrigued by, right, once we get to the hot part of the day like today, is how much drop-off in performance potentially you see between a turbo car versus the V8s. Just that hot air and all the temperatures going up and stuff. I mean, we've sort of had a multitude of winners over the years, but I think it's probably slanted more towards V8 more recently.
Yeah.
Obviously, Tyler's won a title, although I know Jordan won a title though. So Jordan's cars are all turbocharged. I don't think he doesn't have anything V8. Depending on which car Jordan bought on which particular day, of course. Shout out to Mr. Joyce and the Joyce squad if they're out there. I think they're actually they're up the road today, aren't they? They're at Wreckham.
Next door neighbours.
Yeah, Jordan and Sean are up the road. Hello, Kevin. Hope you're enjoying it over there in Newcal.
It's just gone cold all of a sudden.
Yeah, this is what happens. It's just a breeze that comes through towards the end of the day. It cooks you completely, right? During the day, you just stay up here and just get burnt. And if you're stupid like me, you forget suntan and get cooked.
Luckily, I don't have those problems. Luckily.
You're saying that that's not an issue, bro? You're pretty well good? You're not too worried? Okay.
I only get darker.
Okay. It's okay when you say it, but it'd be bad if I said it. It's still not. Need some rotaries in there. Keegan Moore, I 100% agree with you. Although your mate Link clearly had somewhere better to be today. Yeah. We do need some. I'd love to see a rotary do this. Although
was it last year?
Link had the rotary here, but the turbo was so big, right? Every time it fell off boost, it was really hard to kind of stay in the chase. And the challenge is obviously as you have the speed differentials in the car, when it falls off boost, and you just try and smack it again. Yeah, it just didn't make it very pretty.
Not only that, he was idling everyone's eardrums off.
But he did quadruple the live stream traffic every time he drove. Actually, oddly enough, like you've sort of done. Hence why people are asking what you're doing and why you're here on commentary with me. So
just say it's the young ones, eh?
Is that actually true? Motorway's closed, heading north, head to the pub. If someone knows if that's actually true, that's a significant problem for me because I need to head north after this. We all do. Nobody wants to go to Hamilton, ever.
We
We
just
go to
stay at the
Huntley?
borderline. We just
Eh?
stay here at the borderline.
We just stay borderline. We just go to Hampton Downs. Unless someone's got a helicopter. If anyone knows where Darren Kelly is with his helicopter, Darren, if you could come and pick me up, that'd be great. Sky's probably got a... Have you got a... Did you buy a plane yet, Sky? No? Not yet? No private jet? So this is a one more time. Tyler West and Corbin Wilson unable to be separated. And that was... I think that was a fair result, right? I wouldn't have been able to call that one either way, so I don't think anyone's overly unhappy about seeing these guys again. There they come again. Put your hands together for them. Young Corbin and T. Diddy on the chase.
T. Diddy.
All over him like... Can I do this one now? All over him like a coat of baby oil. Can I do that now? We do that? We can do that. I only did that out. Oh, the motorway's closed at the on-ramp at Takanini. Wonderful. Motorway's closed at the on-ramp at Takanini. Drury, it's from Drury to Takanini's closed. Okay, so don't go anywhere. None of you can go anywhere.
Yeah,
you
so by the time
here.
we're done here, it'll be jammed all the way back here.
Hour and a half to North Harbour, which means it's going to be like 6 hours for you to get home, Joe.
All I'm hearing is I get to stay here longer.
Yep. Did you organise that?
No,
just to avoid mum. Did you organise that?
Ooh,
Corbin Wilson right up on the door. Wow, put your hands together for both young drivers.
What a drive.
I don't know whose camera is on the back of that car, but it will have got a hell of a chase shot, right?
It's going to be a
GoPro
cool video.
camera hanging off the back of Corbin's crash bar, and it will have an amazing shot on it. Okay, so what do we got here? You're all right. We just won't talk about it anymore. Motorway's closed. None of us are going anywhere. That's fine.
Now you have to go down for prize giving.
Now you have to wait for prize giving. Now I'll pad it out. Now I'll let the drivers talk or something. I don't know. Going through to the final is Corbin Wilson. Corbin Wilson, number 1, goes through to the final.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Was Corbin Wilson a Drift Academy student?
So was that?
Was Corbin Wilson a Drift Academy student?
I think he started off doing practice days here, but Corbin Wilson is actually a really accomplished mini stock driver and speedway driver. So I think he's been turning laps probably since he was, I don't know, 5 or 6 years old probably. I mean, that's probably when you can legally drive in Gisborne.
Yeah.
So that's my guess anyway.
Oh, Gizzy boys.
So yeah, just repeating, the motorway is closed between Drury and Takanini, so there's no point leaving. The motorway is closed between Takanini apparently and Drury, so no point going anywhere at the moment. You may as well just stay here.
Well, by the time we're done here, it'll be jam-packed to here.
There's bits of tail light, there's bits of headlight, there's bumper, there's stuff all over the place. Shane King was not going to let Jason Wu get away. And anyone know what the retail on a BMW light is?
I was about to ask you,
expensive.
which one do you think's worth more?
I reckon it's probably the BMW light would be the one that would be more expensive, although the Skyline lights are probably rarer these days given how many of them have been smashed up by drifters.
Well, Shane King's been talking about his rear tail lights all weekend, and sure enough, it was his front lights that went.
So he knew that was going to happen. So he was talking about busting lights. So do we have a... Shane's just come off track, so see what the call is there. Are they just doing a quick safety inspection, or see a lot of the crew running over there, the 2K drift team? Jason Wu's bumper looking pretty sad, just hanging down in the middle there, but not really a problem because he'll be on the chase this time, so you shouldn't really see it, to be honest. I think Jason Wu's crew is indicating for him to go back into the pits. I think that's one of the boys there just waving over the fence at him. Hey, you guys over there in the paddock, are you guys good? You having a good time? You enjoying watching over there? Don't bother going anywhere because the road's fucked. Don't bother going anywhere. Motorway's closed. You may as well stay where you are. So the answer to your question is no, we actually can't allow you in because we're not actually permitted for spectators. So that's the reason we have to keep everyone out. We're not permitted for spectators unless you're part of a crew, then you're not meant to be on site. So that's the reason that happens. Nice drive there for both drivers, Shane King and Jason Wu. Okay, so according to the Herald, this says one person is seriously injured and traffic is backed up for several kilometres after a serious crash at 12:30. So the motorway is basically buggered and there's no point going anywhere.
12:30 was a while ago, so
yeah,
still
so
going,
that's a while ago.
yes.
So yeah, some issues here. So don't bother going anywhere. May as well hang around for prize giving.
Well, looks like MSC's turning off at Mercer.
So call is unanimous. Jason Wu goes through. So Jason Wu and Corbin Wilson will do battle in the final. Jason Wu, Corbin Wilson will be in the final. Nice job there. Nice job, Shane King. I love the power of the internet. Thank you, Kelsey. Google Maps shows that the motorway is open, just traffic's terrible. So there's a reason for you to stay for prize giving. Just hang around. So we've just got a final to go, so both drivers will throw some tyres on and then there'll be a bit of a period where we set up the podium, etc. And we'll do our prize giving. We do not have third and fourth place. Now we get asked every year, we do not allow victory burnouts on the track. It's something that Sky, no matter what, always says no to. He gets asked every event and every time he says no. So no burnouts are allowed here on the surface at Meremere Drift Park. However, they are still doing burnouts over there on the dragway. That's just staging, right? That's the same as you burning a set of tyres for a lap. They do that just in the trough, trying to get heat into stuff. So there is your tree. Then there were 2, Corbin Wilson and Jason Wu, which means I believe that in 3rd place will be, I think it's Shane King. So Shane King, I think, to the podium for the very first time. So there's going to be a wild party somewhere in the Waikato tonight. Not sure if that means that we'll still get that baby in 9 months or not, but hey, I'm just filling in time, all right, buddy? I can pick on you if you want instead.
No, that's fine.
No, we're good?
No,
okay.
thanks.
All right. So we've just got 2 to go, and we have settled our 3rd and 4th place. So it will be Shane King in 3rd place. So Shane and the family will ask you guys to, of course, join us for the podium. And what I'm going to, so what I'll do to try and make this work is I will stay up here and do prize giving. I'll send Gio down. He'll hold the cordless mic, and we'll see if we can let you guys have a couple of words. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, we'll just move on. That's the easiest way to get it done. So yeah, there'll be some frantic waving of arms and stuff that'll go on from Bruce, but he's had a real smooth day today, so if something could turn to complete crap, like with 5 minutes to go just to stress him out, that'll just make his day complete. We haven't even tried selling Bruce, nor have we tried selling Kane Denby today either. I think we got to 100 and just stopped, right? He's a commit, is he? Is it? You think so? No more selling Kane? Okay, all right. No more selling Kane. Oh, okay. Apparently Gio said it's alright, you fellas can come in. Apparently he was pit crew or something. Are you his ride home? Are you guys carrying him home? Because I don't know if you know this, but he crashed his car. It's okay, it's not sad. It's not sad. Not till he gets home. So just a chance to send a big shout out to Ting Tools, who've been a sponsor for a very long time of MSC. You can see the Ting Tools sponsorship flags flying proudly there. Sounds like is that speaker about to blow up? Sounds very peaky and it's crackling. No? So a big thank you to Ting Tools panel, of course. You see a Heltec flag out there. We have a number of loyal sponsors of MSC, and they're always putting up great prize packs for all of our drivers. So you will see all of those proudly displayed as we do our podium celebrations. Boys seem to have a bit of a collection of parts up here on the bank.
I'd say that small collection is worth quite a lot.
Probably, yeah. I always love selling them, right? Need to see Jake Fastnage again. I miss his face. I agree. I'd love to see Jake back. I believe he's just chosen to take this episode. I call it the episode. I'm calling him the episode. Taking this episode off just to focus on being 100% healthy. So this is your final, Gio.
This is first and second.
This is amazing. This is always heaps of fun to do because.
So it's an all V8 final?
Yeah, there's a fun line, right? Like you sort of want to commentate it, but then you don't want to say anything as well because you don't want to put the commentator's curse on anyone. But it's always a good time to try and call these finals through.
I've witnessed a few of your commentator curses.
You have? Hey, we like to leave it all out on the table. You guys are good enough to put on the show during the day, right? So the least I can do is kind of bring it for the final. That's how it works. Oh, there we go, and we're underway with the final winners. No, we've got an aborted start there. Thought we had to go, then we had to stop, then we had to go, so we'll try that again. Lovely little graphic coming up on the screen there. Corbin Wilson versus Jason Wu. Corbin Wilson, number 1 qualifier, has the lead. All right, Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. One more time. MSC episode number 5 for 2024. It is Corbin Wilson, the number 1 qualifier. It is Jason Wu, the number 2 qualifier. They've been head-to-head before. Let's see how they square off this time as Corbin Wilson accelerates off the line. Here comes Jason Wu, who tucked into the pocket there. Corbin Wilson jumps on the gas, trying to create some distance out over Jason Wu. Jason Wu not
right there on the door
at the moment, but he tucks into the pocket there nicely. Going with Corbin Wilson, trying to put the pressure on. Little waiver there from Corbin Wilson out the front there. Jason Wu's in the pocket. He's in a position to pounce there. Jason Wu will come back, put the pressure on the young fella as they come back around onto the main straight. Put your hands together for them as Corbin Wilson leads out Jason Wu for run number 1 of the finals. And they turn around and they'll go again. You're right, Ray Parsons. It is 2 of the best in the final. Very good mates, 2 drivers who know each other very well. I sort of talked about earlier, I'd love to know the score between these 2 to see who'd won more battles. We might try and work that one out before we go to round number 2. Now, of course, I will not give you a result on this. If there is one, I will just tell you there is a result. I will ask you guys, though. Corbin Wilson puts the pressure on right from the start. He's right alongside him. Corbin Wilson showing Jason Wu his intent right from the start there. Nose right alongside the lead car. Corbin Wilson putting the pressure on in the chase. This is the most aggressive we've seen from him all day. Here comes the Drift Fox, putting the pressure on the door. Jason Wu, he was slow on that transition. Wilson got back out of it, now gets back onto the gas, and here they come back around for the final time. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for them as they come down the straight. Jason Wu and Corbin Wilson. All right, live stream land, smash a heart for me if you think it was the young fella Corbin. Smash a heart for me if you think it was the young fella Corbin. Give me a thumbs up for Jason Wu. Hearts for Corbin and thumbs up for Jason Wu, and I'll tell you if we have a result shortly. Let's take a look at the replay one more time. Well, that was a solid final there, Gio. Are you? Do you reckon we're getting a decision, or do you think maybe we might go again? I mean, there's only really 2 ways it can go there. What do you reckon? Do you reckon we've got a decision?
I want to say one more time. Only because I want to watch another one.
Yeah, no, I mean, and that's perfectly legit, right? That is one of the great things about being commentators. You can just go, that was cool. I want to see it again. I'm okay with that. Definitely 2 of the best to do it. 2 of the real strong contenders for the overall MSC season. Corbin, of course, has an MSC, an FD Pro 2 license. I would have said that he would be the youngest to hold it, but I don't think he is because of Manoa. So Manoa, I think, was only 13, I think, when he got his. So how do you compete with that sort of DNA, right? The Manoa DNA. So not taking away from Sean's DNA or anything like that. I mean, he might be a good driver in his own right, but maybe not quite to Manoa levels. So. Do we have a results, judges? It was a great drive by both drivers. Great drive by actually all 16 of our drivers today.
All 16 that drove?
So 2 of our judges are still reviewing. 2 of our judges are still reviewing. 1 has locked in a decision. And it is very important, of course, because there are all important points on the line. Okay, so if we have a decision, we do have a decision. If the name of the winner could just be written on one of the boards and given to me, that would be fantastic. So the way that we'll do this is obviously 3rd place is already confirmed. So I just need to be given a board placed face down there with the winner written on it. And that way I find out at the same time as you guys find out. So we have a decision. So the track is now closed. We now welcome you to join us on the track for prize giving. So you can now make your way around the track for prize giving. Please just allow. I think Shane King will probably bring his car out. Shane King will be bringing his car out. So just watch Shane's car. But the rest of you can join us on the track for the prize giving. All right. So G, I'm going to ask you to be my mobile microphone now. I'll get you to go down there and join the boys on the track amongst your peers. I'll grab the corded microphone off you, and we'll see if we can get a few words from the drivers as we announce the results. So we're just watching some replays of the final again, so we of course know who is in third place. My apologies, no pressure on that third child, by the way. Don't have to have another baby. Shane's smiling. He's keen on Shane likes the idea. Shane's keen. She's leaving. Okay, so we're just waiting for all of our various supporter and prize paraphernalia. Yeah, I'm glad you're going to fix. Are you going to fix that speaker now? Because it sounds terrible. I don't like the crackle. It is a bit horrible. Is Jason Wu almost smiling again? Oh yes, almost. There it is. Okay, so do we have a result? If I could just have the board face down, please, just with the name of the winner, please. If you could arrange that for me, Joe, because you're aware of how retarded I am and that I'm not capable of doing this properly. So if we just have the name of the winner, please, just the name of the winner written and placed face down there so I can't see it. So I can just flip that over and I'll be able to see who the winner is. Fantastic. Just got to check. I don't know if these are two-sided or not, so. That's right. It is right. Okay. All right. So, G, I'll get you to jump down there if I can, mate, on the track, and we can do a little mic check. Lisa, thank you so much for your contribution. Jake, I hope you're keeping an eye on the Jakey for me. You can help me with the Jakey for this year, okay? We'll do that one. So, you good down there, Joe? You can hear me? Let's do a little mic check.
Hello. Yep, I can hear you.
Are you? No, I can't hear you. Are you good?
You can't hear me?
I can hear him.
You need to talk in a bigger voice. Big voice. Big voice.
I need to yell. Like
You
this?
can yell, yeah. Just yell. So basically, if you got, so just for the three drivers down there, if you do get handed the microphone, you do need to yell into that microphone. It is quite faint. It is quite faint, and this cord is definitely not long enough to get down there. We do, however, want to give you guys the opportunity to speak and thank people because you're all here because of a number of dedicated sponsors, friends, family, etc. Can we change the camera view? What camera view would you like? Oh, okay. Oh, that was before. No, I think we've only got the one from up here that works. I think Corbin kind of parked his car where the podium usually goes. It's like he thinks he's the champion and he can just do whatever he wants. I like that. That looks much better. That's much better looking. That's much more effective for sponsors. Thank you, Kane. Yeah, no, that's good. I like that. Now, just because we were talking about it earlier, are we still allowed to auction you, or is that's off the table now? It was debatable. You're off the table. Okay, we'll talk about it after. Okay. My apologies to anyone here who I may have offended that may be involved in said transactions. Wasn't you, was it, Jake? No, wasn't you. Was you? Okay, we're good, Sky? Are you ready to go? Okay, so Sky has just told me that before we start with the official podium celebrations, we do have a product from Racer Products to give to our number one qualifier for the day. And that, of course, is the Drift Fox, Corbin Wilson. So he receives a prize from Racer Products. If you could take your place there. Or are you going to make him go to the podium, or are you just going to maybe... Just as a suggestion, maybe we could stand him in front of his own car, not Shane's car. Maybe we'll put him in front of his car. We'll put him in front of his car, not Shane's car. That one. That looks way better. There we go. And the good news is that's a steering wheel for the next drift car you guys can build for your daughter. There we go. How does that sound? No? We're not doing that one? Okay, so we move now to the formalities for the day. MSC Challenge episode this is episode number 5, and coming home in third place for 2K Drift. Put your hands together for Shane King. So we'll give you the trophy, Shane. Okay, so Corbin and Jason, I'll get you guys to just come and stand in front of the podium. I don't actually know who won. It's written on this board here in front of me. So I'm going to flip it over, and then by virtue of that, you guys will know who is in first place and who the runner-up is. So, that didn't feel very good. That was a bit of a voice crack. Should I try that again? Ladies and gentlemen, your winner of round 1 of MSC Challenge is Jason Wu, which means a runner-up is Corbin Wilson, the Drift Fox. So Jason Wu, you are position 1 for today, Corbin Wilson number 2, and Shane King position number 3. So if we could hand the trophies over, and then Giovanni, if you could fire up that microphone, and we'll go to Shane King first of all to let him thank some sponsors. You guys doing photos first? Are you? We're doing photos. Okay. Everybody got the shots they need? Everyone's got that. Hold the trophies up. Jason, almost smile for me again. Come on, Jace. Almost smile. Almost. There it is. There it is. And this is a terrible problem to have, right? We've got so much stuff from sponsors. We have to do this every time. What a horrible problem to have. Very generous, Guy. Very generous. Haltech, of course. Thank you very much to Haltech. You might need someone from your crew to help you with stuff, I think. Yes, if someone from each crew could just help the guys with various bits and pieces, because we do these. So Manol was next. Thank you to Manol, long-term supporter as well. So trophies again, and Manol. And CRC, and are we doing CRC and Ting Tools here? So CRC. Oh. Thank you, CRC, for your support also. And then Racer with $200 voucher, I think it is, for Jason. And then it should be Ting Tools. So thank you to Ting Tools as well for their support. Nice Ting Tools hats there. Well done. And then, what's that one for, Sky? That's from Big Brown, Jerry and Kimmy and the family. To spend on any form of design, signage or wrap. So thank you, Big Brown Industries. All right. Are we doing the bottles now? Are we doing the bottles? Hopefully you guys can remember how this works. It's always awkward sometimes because these guys don't know how to open them. Ladies and gentlemen, your top three for MSC round number 1. Jason Wu wins over Corbin Wilson with Shane King in third place. Put your hands together for them one more time. All right, and they're going up to the crew. They're going up to the family. They're getting the family. Get the family. Get the baby. Get the baby. Don't get the baby. Don't get the baby. That's a terrible idea. All right, Shane, I know you're excited, but if you wouldn't mind, if you could just make your way back to the podium. Gio's got the microphone there. I know you've got a few sponsors, family, friends, etc., that you probably want to thank. Shane, back on the podium. You get the microphone now. Now you get to talk. After the stellar job your mum did last time on the microphone, you'll remember how this goes. Are you on? You have to yell.
Righto, thank you very much, everyone. Today it was a great day. I couldn't ask for too much more than that. Sorry, Jason, for the bumper, but I'm pretty sure he forgives me pretty quickly. A few people to thank: my wife, my daughter, and my family and friends. They put in just as much effort as me. A special thank you to Lynn at CDM and Shannon at Otaronga Engine Reconditioners, Landmore Agri, and Work and Safety Supplies. Thank you, everyone.
All right, well done, Shane King. And any more babies tonight? No more babies tonight. Okay, baby.
Oh man, yeah, I'd like to say a special thank you to Mum and Dad, especially Dad driving me up here, Mum doing all the hard yards at home, and Steve chucking our new setup in for us. And yeah, thank you.
All right, I think that microphone's done its dash. Jason, you finally. So Jason, maybe just try coming towards me. Jason, come towards me. I just want to see if it'll pick it up. Come towards me. This is like karaoke, just like karaoke.
Yeah, very happy. So thanks for the team. The cars are perfect.
Hold it up closer, Jace. Hold it up closer.
Closer.
Yeah.
Are you? Yeah, just thanks for the team. Cars very good. And I got lucky on the easier side of the tree. So yeah, all the great battles. Yeah, thank you.
All right, thank you so much. Jason Wu wins round number 1 over Corbin Wilson and Shane King. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for being with us again. We'll be back here in 3 weeks' time for round number 2. And then, of course, we have the 3rd and 4th rounds back-to-back with Robbie Nishida joining us from Japan again. If you are making your way home, please do so safely. Thank you to Gio for joining me on the microphone. Thank you to Sky Zhao and our team, all of our volunteers, all of our drivers. And we will see you all again in 3 weeks' time to do it all again for MSC round number 2.